Jasmine's pale resentment boiled in me as I watched my mate, Alpha Liam Hunter, drive away. He was supposed to take me to the PAC clinic for my regular pregnancy checkup, but a call from Myra about an emergency had led him to abandon me, his 3-month pregnant mate. Mira Reed, his old flame, had called him sobbing about needing him and that it was an emergency. And without any hesitation, Liam had yelled at me frantically to get out of the car and had driven off to her place, without thinking of the welfare of his pregnant mate. My wolf whimpered at the pain of being abandoned by her mate for another woman. Fortunately, one of the PAC members on his way to the PAC clinic had dropped me at the PAC clinic. After the checkup, I called Liam so he could come pick me, but he never picked my calls. I tried contacting him through our mate link, but it was blocked. I scoffed in contempt. If it were Myra, he would have responded immediately. Bitterness settled into my chest, and it stayed there even till I got back home. I went straight to bed, without waiting for him like I normally do. A noise from the house woke me, indicating that Liam was back. I didn't move from where I lay on the bed, as I watched him entering the room with a disgruntled expression on his face, probably because I hadn't gone to welcome him at the door as usual. "What? No, hello," he grumbled with a scowl. "Hello," I said tonelessly, still lying on the bed. His eyebrows furrowed in confusion. "What's with you?" he asked, looking annoyed. I slowly sat up on the bed, lifting an eyebrow at him with a cold expression on my face. I watched as realization crossed his face. "Is it because I went to help Mira? She fell down the stairs." "Jas, don't be so heartless. I had to go help her," he explained with annoyance on his face. I snapped. "That was why you kicked me out of your car and abandoned me. I am your mate, and I am pregnant with your child." "Your child? Does that even mean anything to you? You didn't even bother to check up on me, to know if I got back safe. You blocked our mate link and refused to pick my calls." He opened his mouth to say something, but I cut him off. "You say she fell down the stairs and needed your help, like she's some fragile human, not a freaking werewolf that can heal in a couple of minutes. What kind of help does she need from you?" I yelled, tears welling up in my eyes. Liam frowned in annoyance. "Why are you being unreasonable, Jas? You know she has no one else after her mate was killed by rogues." "I'm just trying to be there for her." I clenched my jaw as I struggled not to cry. "Every night, you come back with her scent all over you, and you keep telling me that you were just helping her. What about me? You're no longer here for me," I exclaimed. Since Myra came back to his life, Liam had changed. He was no longer the caring and doting mate who was crazy about me. He was no longer the Liam who neglected his duties as the alpha of the pack, just to make sure that I was 100% comfortable. Now, he was the Liam who would abandon everything, including me, just to be with Mira. Mira had moved back to America from London after her mate was killed by rogues, and she wanted to start afresh in a new pack. So she got in contact with Liam, and he had eagerly welcomed her into his pack. His eyes softened as he saw the tears in my eyes. He released a sigh and sat down at the edge of the bed and wrapped me in a warm embrace. He pressed a soft kiss on my head. "I'm sorry, Jas. Please don't cry," he pleaded. He placed a soft kiss on my lips. At first it seemed like an innocent kiss, but when he deepened it and his hand slipped under my shirt, I shoved him off angrily. "What the hell are you doing?" I demanded. "What?" "It has been long since we had sex, and I've missed you," he murmured. Leaning towards me again, I pushed him away again. "Really? I'm pregnant, Liam. How can you be thinking of having sex? You know that the healer said it was dangerous." He rolled his eyes in frustration. "Whatever." He stood up with a scowl on his face. However, immediately his phone beeped with a message. I watched as his eyes brightened, and I knew it was from Mira. He grinned and hurried into the shower with a happy smile on his face. Curiosity gnawed at me as I wondered what she must have said to have caused him to be so happy. I picked up his phone to check. He had changed his phone's password from my birthday to Mira's birthday. He didn't know that I had noticed. As I opened his phone, my heart dropped.